Who is better than Leo Komarov? The answer right now, not many people. The Estonian-born, Swedish-schooled, Russian-trained Finnish national team member is one of the hottest hockey players in North America right now. He leads the Leafs in goals right now. He leads the Leafs in points. Heck, he's tied for 10th in the entire NHL in goals with Taylor Hall, Brad Marchand, and Daniel Sedin. He is absolutely on fire, and he's one of the few players I could actually say I told you so. I mean, I'm wrong so many times I gotta point out when I'm right, because I always knew Komarov had this. Okay, that's a lie. At the time I'm making this video, Komarov has 15 goals. That puts him on pace for 39 on the season. He could get 40, and that's more than Phil Kessel ever had in a single season with the Leafs. Just goofy. And I didn't say he'd be that good. I mean, calm down. But I did know he was better than the fourth line role he was used in when he first got in the league. We're talking about a guy who rode the pine for the final 17 minutes of Game 7 against Boston. A guy who, after that, and only scoring 4 goals in the lockout-shortened year, went back to the KHL. And when he came back to the NHL last year, he had a little hot streak, things were looking good. Ovechkin concussed him. He never came back from it. Never properly, anyway. Now he's with the very rebuilding Maple Leafs, but hey, Mike Babcock's behind the bench, and he's willing to give anyone a shot. I see he's on the first line. I'm like, all right, let's see how this works out. I mean, I've seen him play on the first line with Ovechkin and Backstrom in the KHL before, but that's the KHL. By the way, that happened. Look it up. And now when he puts the puck in the net, I laugh. Like, holy smokes, he did it again. It's just amazing to see what he's doing, and just amazing to see how people kind of had their mind made up. He's just a bottom 6 plug. You can put him at center, put him on the wing, use him on the PK, whatever you want. He's a plug. But when he's not scoring, he's what a lot of hockey fans love, a hitting machine. He's got 147 hits so far this season. That's an average of 4.6 per game. Roman Polak is second on the Leafs in that category with 113. Phaneuf is third, 68. So not only is Komarov ranked first on the Leafs in hits, but he has more than twice as many hits as the guy who's ranked third. And one player, and promise not to laugh, that has been brought up a few times because Komarov is just so hot right now is David Clarkson. I have said in the past that Leo Komarov actually is what David Clarkson was sold as. This tough, hard-nosed guy, he's going to drive the net, and if the puck is put on, he can get a dirty rebound goal. Clarkson wasn't able to do that. Leo Komarov has been able to do that, and for a fraction of the cost. But if you look at the goals Komarov has been scoring lately, he's so much more than a guy who just crashes the net. I mean, clearly this guy has been working on his tip-ins. And sure, he's gotten some fortunate bounces along the way, but lately we've seen more. His offensive instincts, his ability to find and create space. We thought he could only score garbage goals. Nope, turns out he can snipe it too. And just like with his well-traveled hockey career so far, he's learned that patience is a virtue. He's been excellent so far. He's been exceptional so far. You could argue he's been the Leafs' most valuable player. They should totally trade him. What? How can you even suggest such a thing? I know, I don't like that I'm suggesting it, but you have to think. I'm a huge Komarov fan. I bought the shirt. I have literally bought the shirt and everything. But if the Leafs are in a rebuild, and if they're looking to sell off pretty much the whole team, it's an idea you at least have to explore. Because I remember about 10 years ago, the idea of selling high on Brian McCabe was preposterous to a lot of fans. You wouldn't be selling high on Brian McCabe. He's going to be this good all the time. And he wasn't that good all the time. And they missed out on an opportunity to get a big bunch for McCabe. Now I'm going to use some math, but please, I'm appealing to your logic as a hockey fan. Komarov has scored 15 goals on 64 shots so far at the time I'm making this video. That means his shooting percentage is 23.4%. That's not just high, that's goofy. Exactly how high is that? Well, last season, none of the top 10 goal scorers, none of the top 20 goal scorers in the entire NHL had a shooting percentage above 20%. Steven Stamkos had the highest shooting percentage in the top 10, and he shot 16%. If Komarov is shooting 16% so far this season on the 64 shots he's taken, he'd have 10 goals right now, not 15. If he was shooting 13%, it's closer to 8. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to slow down anytime soon. He might go out the game after I do this video and score a hat trick. I don't know. All I know is that if you want to sell high on Komarov right now, you're selling high. Now, a couple things against that. Good luck taking Komarov away from Babcock right now. You give someone their favorite toys at Christmas, you don't take them away. And there's the argument I would personally make, even when Komarov is not the Leafs' top offensive player. Let's say Nylander and Marner and whoever come up, and Komarov's not even on the first line, he's not even on the second line. He's still an extremely useful player. And if you get rid of him, you better be confident you can replace him. But for right now, he's got Leaf fans smiling, and Leaf fans don't often smile. And I can flippantly say, oh yeah, trade him while his value's high, but God, he's so much fun to watch. What do you think of Leo Komarov this season, and what do you think the Leafs should do?